Welcome to Learning Max Whiteboard YouTube channel. So இந்த வீடியோ எதுக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா JEE aspirantsக்கு தான். So this analysis is made out of total 360 math questions. So நம்ம எல்லாத்துக்குமே தெரியும், you all know that JEE exams are conducted in between the dates of 24 Jan to February 1. Okay, so இந்த டேட்ஸில் தான் வந்து JEE எக்ஸாம்ஸ் நடந்துச்சு. ஸோ ஆல் ஷிஃப்ட்ஸ் NTA கொஸ்டின்ஸ். ஸோ இதில் மேக்ஸை மட்டும்தான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ 12 ஷிஃப்ட்ஸ், ஓகே, 6 days 12 ஷிஃப்ட்ஸ். ஸோ தட் we have 360 questions, 360 math questions. So shift 1, so 30 questions. So 12 shift in the sense 12 into 30, 360 math questions. So okay, so first class 11 versus class 12. So which means class 11 versus class 12 in a sense how many questions are asked from class 11 and how many questions are asked from class 12. So 11ஆவதுலயும் 12ஆவதுல இருந்து எவ்வளவு questions வந்திருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறது தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைடில் இருக்கிறது. அதை பார்த்துடலாம் பாருங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ 11th and 12th, so this starts from 24th Jan first shift and February second shift. It starts from 24 Jan. So look at here 24 Jan and look at here 1st February shift to 30 questions. So now, so just look at the 24th January second shift here and 29th January first shift. ஸோ அந்த ரெண்டு ஷிஃப்டில் மட்டும்தான் 16 questions asked from class 11 and here 18 question asked from class 11. Other than these two shifts, so a lot of questions asked from class 12. Okay, ஸோ 12ஆவதுலேருந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா class 12லேருந்து தான் மேக்ஸிமம் நம்பர் ஆஃப் கொஸ்டின்ஸ், மேக்ஸிமம் நம்பர் இன் த சென்ஸ் 16-15 questions and class 11 14-13 questions. Okay, so this slides for weightage of class 11 and class 2, particularly in math JEE. Okay, so next we move on to the next slide. So question levels, so we can expect three different levels. One is easy, moderate and tough. Easy, moderate, tough. Okay, so now, so again 24th January shift 1. So this is shift 2 and 25th January shift 1, shift 2, shift 1, shift 2. So this is 30 Jan shift 1, shift 2, 31st Jan shift 1, shift 2, and again February 1st and February 1st shift 2. Okay, so this is January 1st and this is 24th January 2 second shift and this is first shift 25th January. So 24th January easy, you have 9 questions asked from easy level and 15 questions asked from moderate in the sense middle. Okay, it's not easy and it's not tough, so moderate. And then tough, we have only 6 questions. So 24th January first shift, 24th January first shift, and here 24th January second shift. So 7 question easy and moderate 14 question and tough 9 questions. Okay, tough 9 question. 25th January shift 1, 25th January shift 1. So we have 6 question, only 6 question easy level and 12 questions for moderate and 12 questions for tough. Okay, next look at the 25th January. So actually this is 12. Okay, this is 12. Oh, sorry, correct. So 16, 8, 24, 24, 6, 30. Okay, so again 25th January shift 2, easy 6 question and moderate 16 question and tough 8 questions. Okay, so 29th January first shift, we have 5 easy level questions and 15 moderate and 10 tough question. And January 29th second shift, so 3, 15, 12. Okay, So on average 10 questions are asked from tough. On averagely 10 questions are asked from tough. On averagely 10 questions are asked from tough level. Okay, so 10 questions for tough level. Okay, so on averagely 15 questions for moderate, 15 questions for moderate, 15 questions for moderate, and remaining 5 questions for easy, remaining 5 questions for easy. This is average. Okay, it's a average, collective of average from all the shifts, all the 12 shifts. So on average 10 questions are asked from tough, on averagely 15 questions are asked from moderate, on averagely 5 questions are. So just look at the easy and moderate. So we can expect 20 plus questions, 20, okay, close to 20 questions easy and moderate, 20 questions easy and moderate. So this is very easy, 20 questions in the sense easy and moderate. Next, so next in the sense chapter wise questions asked from all shifts, chapter wise question asked from all shifts. So vector, so first look at the first one, vector 3D geometry. Vector 3D geometry, we have 59 questions, we have 59 questions, averagely we have 5 questions, averagely we have 5 questions. And then sets and relation 29 questions, integration 24 questions, matrix and determinants 23 questions, binomial theorem 23 questions, permutation and combination 22 questions, sequence and series 22 questions, limits and continuity 18 questions, conics 15 questions, area under the curve 14 questions, probability 14 questions, trigonometry 13 questions, mathematical reasoning 12 questions, application of derivatives 12 questions, quadratic equation 12 questions, differential equation 11 questions, complex 11 questions, statistics 10 questions, circles 10 questions, and straight lines 6 questions. So chapter wise questions, so 360 questions, because which includes 12 shifts, all the 12 shifts from January 24th to February 1st. So usually we all know, so vector and integration, matrices and determinants, and LCD, limits, derivative and continuity, and last one conics. So these are all the five topics which is important to study for JEE mains preparation. So but normally we have seven chapters, normally we have seven chapters. So that 7 chapters for vector 3D geometry, integration, matrices, binomial theorem, LCD, limits, continuity, derivatives, conics, and then sequence and series. So sequence and series is here. So this is a 7 chapters, you can't leave these chapters. Okay, you can't leave these chapters, you can't see the questions, you can't see the question papers without these chapters. Okay, without these chapters. So this chapter is most important one for JEE preparation. So next one, so priority chapters for JEE preparation, April 2023, April 2023. So chapter, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So 11 chapters here. Vector 3D geometry, sets and relations, integration, matrices and determinants, sequence and series, limits, area under the curve, mathematical reasoning, quadratic equations, differential equations, and statistics. So from JEE January February questions, that 12 questions, 12 shifts questions, averagely the 14 questions are asked from these all chapters, averagely, an average. So 14 questions are asked from these 11 chapters. So we can expect 11 to 12 or 11 or 12 questions for April 2023, April 2023, JEE April 2023. So you have to study these chapters, these 11 chapters. So first one, vector and 3D geometry, sets relation, integration, matrices and determinants, sequence and series, limits, area under the curve, mathematical reasoning, quadratic equation, differential equation, and statistics. So these 11 chapters are important, most important to study for JEE mains for April 2023. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.